The Tanudan Rice Terraces, a heritage and a legacy. It is located within the mountain highlands of the ancestral domains of Lubu, Dakalan, Gaang, Mangali, and Taluktuk of the municipality of Tanudan, Kalinga province in the Cordillera administrative region. The rice terraces have an estimated area of 6,505.80 hectares of the total land area of 307,570 hectares. Built by the Kalinga braves, known as the headhunters and peacocks of the north, no studies were made to determine its age, largely due to its inaccessibility. Folkloric tales, however, abound as to why and to how they were built, and this is mentioned in the Kalinga epic called the Ulalim. The rice terraces called the Payao is one of the forms of individual land holdings, and their sizes vary according to the contour of the land and is symbolic of one's economic status in the village. Similar to the salt, the rice terraces is built as a conservation measure to stabilize the slopes. The Tanudan rice terraces are the main source of food and livelihood that sustainably supported the ancestral domain for years. It has an important protective function to the community. Strategically constructed, it cradles the ili like a fortress to enable them to see all enemies coming to the village. It also provides irrefutable proof of possession since time immemorial of the existence of the ancestral domain. In the olden days, it was known to be the rice granary of Upper Kalinga and produces most of the varieties of indigenous rice. It also claims to be the home to a variety of the Kalinga heirloom rice. There are 3 generic rice types, and within the year are 2 planting seasons. Each type has several varieties too. The uno is the first crop for the rice terraces. This is usually what is termed as the red or brown rice. The second crop is the uyak, and this is usually the white rice with different varieties too. It is known to be of more yield and planted during the rainy season. The other varieties are daikot or glutinous rice. Only a few propagate this, and usually this is planted with the unoy. The rice terraces provides the core of village life, and the calendar of activities are anchored on the rice cycle. The agricultural cycle is deeply rooted with traditions, and attendant to it are various rites and practices such as when to plant and when to harvest. Work is done manually in the rice terraces, and no chemicals are used. Carabaos are still considered the beast of burden in the area. While women can almost do the different chores of rice production, from rice selection to harvest, there are some chores that men consider that are not of the general norm of their gender. From the rice terraces, they have developed knowledge and mutual help systems. They have developed units of measurement of their harvest, from cosmological signs and bird omens to predict weather and when to plant and when to harvest. Water utilization is through a mutual understanding of owners that the first level get water first, then to the lower levels. Almost all work is done collectively by the community through their mutual help system, which up to now is being practiced. The systems engender unity and cooperation in the community. Attendant to the agricultural cycles are rituals and festivities that depict the cultural heritage of a people and as a means of transmitting it to the next generation. The Payao is an integral part of the Bugis, or the ancestral domain. The Bugis is regarded not only as a habitat for man, but of the spirits. Surrounding the payao is one form of a culture-based resource management system called the imong, which is a patch of secondary growth forest where original prime lumber species are marked and preserved. Another system is the B2 or pit traps for wild pigs and deer, and this is also an indigenous system for forest preservation. These are located only in forested areas. Within the ancestral domain is an undetermined number of tree species and wild animals and forest products. Indigenous herbal and ritual plants are also present in the area. Considered as a one town, one product is the Tanudan coffee, which is grown in the Imong and the watershed areas. There are two well-known species, the Arabica, Robusta, and Excelsia. The Tanudan coffee is well known for its aroma as it is grown beneath Nara and hardwood trees. The presence of exotic wild fruits is also noted in the area. Considered an exotic delicacy is the river eel that is found in the Tanudan River. The Tanudan rice terraces is a living example of how a people have lived sustainably with nature, surviving the test of time and the harshness of mountain living. They have sustained not only their livelihood, but a legacy and heritage for the next generation. Before the building of the rice terraces, the ancestors offered gifts to the spirit, observed the direction of the winds, the flow of the water, felt the warmth of the sun, listened to the sounds of the birds, and tested the depth of the soil. This will ensure the solid foundation of a community. With a growing population, the trend is to increase the area of Sweden farms or kaingan, which is a threat to the watershed. The introduction of agricultural input by government institutions is a threat to the indigenous organic rice production. The original heirloom rice varieties is giving way to faster growing and high-yielding varieties. The mutual help system is on the brink of cultural erosion. The conduct of participatory researches and documentation of the system as a basis of policies for the conservation and preservation of the ecosystem is recommended, and the formulation of the ancestral domain's sustainable development and protection plan is urged to take care of this resource management policies and conservation of the rice terraces. Thank you, and matago-tago tako dasan.